Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com, is brought to you by Clamp Tight, the clamp making tool. NH Oil Undercoating, the official oil-based rust prevention system. And by RockAuto.com, all the parts your car will ever need.
Welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. It's the MTTT, Master Technician Tech Tip, and this one's a good one. Let me give you a scenario. You know, you're going and you crank up your car and it's idling pretty rough, or you start it up and then it stalls. Boom. You might have a throttle body that's dirty. Why and what's going on? Well, let's look at the evolution of the throttle bodies. We'll start right here on the actual table. This is carburation. We all remember that. The key with carburation, though, is the fuel's dumping through these throttle bodies, and these throttle bodies are actually getting washed off by the fuel. So we didn't have much of an issue there. Now we go over to TBI, throttle body injection. Once again, the injector's up on the top, and we're actually washing over the throttle plates right there. So we're keeping it clean. We don't have much of an issue. Then we went to multi-port injection. Still not a problem. We are injecting past the throttle body. We're injecting right on top of the valves there, but because we're wetting the valves, we don't have a lot of that blow-by coming back up into the intake manifold, making our throttle bodies real dirty. Hence, direct injection. Now we have a problem. We're up to direct injection, shooting right into the cylinder with a high pressure pump. We're not washing those valves at all. And during those other strokes, a lot of times we're getting a lot of that carbon puffing up in the cylinder. So what do you want to do? You want to clean your throttle body. I want to warn you right here. You may have a drive-by-wire. If you have a drive-by-wire throttle body, either want to unplug it or follow the manufacturer specifications. There's probably a relearned procedure you're going to have to go through, so don't go poking on this one unless you know what's going on. We got some carburetor cleaner and some throttle body cleaner from RockAuto.com, and our Mustang couldn't have been any easier. All we did was we basically just went up to the top of it, took off the little air plenum there, took the screw off the clamp, pried it back. Once we got it back, we could see that our throttle body was pretty dirty. Went ahead and sprayed it with the actual throttle body cleaner. We made sure that all the gook and debris and gunk was off of it, opened it up, did both sides, just checked it, make sure it's clear. We didn't have any stickers on there that says don't clean it. You have to be careful. Sometimes Ford doesn't even want you to clean it. So like I said, just follow your manufacturer specifications. Once you do that, your car's gonna idle like a sewing machine, man, like a top. It's gonna be good. Now that your throttle body's clean, we're gonna check in with Tom and Dave and see how to keep it that way.
One of the things I really love about having Tom Taylor here in the studio, he's not just selling parts, he's an engineer, so he knows how all this works. And the stuff we're talking about here, it's not just about the throttle body, Tom, there's other parts affiliated with it. How does that all work?
Yeah, upstream from the throttle body, you have other parts. You start out with the air filter, and if you think about all the contaminants that might reach the throttle body, the air filter is the first thing. If that's not working right, if it's a dirty air filter, or if you've tried to save a few bucks by cleaning it instead of replacing it, and you cleaned it with compressed air, which actually blows little holes in a lot of air filters. You got bits of air filter making their way to the throttle body. Or,
not to mention the particulate matter you're trying to keep out in the first place is getting through much easier.
Right, yeah, so replace the air filter versus trying to clean it. And if you have an aftermarket air filter that has oil, maybe don't put excessive oil on it, because that can get sucked in to the system. And the next thing is often a mass airflow sensor, which has little heating elements that can easily get coated with oil or pieces of air filter. So that if that's measuring the airflow incorrectly, that can affect the movement of the throttle body.
The thing I love, again, about having you in is I always learn something, and we appreciate your coming in all season long. Tom Taylor at RockAuto.com, where you can find all the parts your car will ever need. Well, over there to wrap the season up, we've got John Gardner. John, let's button this thing up.
How are they looking, Josh? They're on?
They're on right now.
Man,
high beam,
low beam?
low beam.
Man, that's a win. You busted your knuckles with this Marauder, man, and it paid off, man. We roasted the tires. I'm talking about a bellow of smoke and a big old fishtail. This car is awesome, Dave.
It is awesome, restored to its former glory. At what price?
Holy mackerel, $34,845 in 2003.
That is $9.2 trillion in today's money.
Yeah, Marauder for sale.
You should hold on to that thing, man.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what, it's been a great season. Thank you guys so much.
You got it. We learned all kinds of really cool technical stuff, and we taught folks that it may seem intimidating at first, but you can do stuff like this at home once you understand how it works.
And that's what we're all about here at Tech Garage. We're about you, the viewer. We're a show for the people. So we want to thank you, the viewer. We want to thank RockAuto.com for the sponsorship and Chipola College for the phenomenal facilities.
And don't forget the best crew in the business, all you guys out there. Thank you very much for getting it done.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, all the past seasons, Twitter, all those cool things, Instagram. We're all over the place, and this is not it. We'll be there all season long. Don't worry about it. It's the end of this season, but man, it was a win. Thank you, guys.
Right. We will see you next time. So long.
Yeah. Woohoo. Nice job. Nice job.
Good job,
Way to
everybody.
go.
Nice
Way to
work.
go. Big Scotto.
Production assistance for Tech Garage is provided by Chipola College, located in Marianna, Florida. Founded in 1947, Chipola was ranked recently as one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States.